Hello, I'm Matt, and Emma's behind me. She's just chilling as we've had a long drive down. So we've travelled all the way back to Rockley Park, which we visited back in September. And for those who don't know, we had an absolutely awful time here to the point where we left the next day. And we resolved with Haven to have a free weekend to try again. So what I'm going to do here, I'm inserting the clip from what happened last time so anyone who doesn't know can see what happened.
Arrived Friday. Damaged vent. Someone's socks. Wildlife and bugs. Dirty crockery. Damaged cupboard. Dirty toilet brush holder. Pieces for table convertible bed missing. Our makeshift bed on the floor. Upgraded to Silver caravan. It gets worse. Someone left their food. And their rubbish, caravan not clean. Left next day went to...
So now you're all caught up. Emma, you going to say hello?
Hi everyone.
So yeah, we're going to explain to you what's happened this time. So we arrived. We got down to accommodation, which was originally 12A, not the Oaks, what was it?
Oak Falls.
Oak Falls. We got down 12A Oak Falls. We got down there was no green sticker on the door, and the caravan was locked. It was like, oh no, was like, oh no, again, and we thought we was going to go through the same thing again. Fortunately, that was not the case. So we went up to reception, they dealt with it really efficiently and quickly, and they said, yeah, there was a maintenance issue with that one, so we're really sorry, we've had to move you. We're now in number 1 Harbour View. So we came here, and to our surprise, we were booked in for a silver caravan to a retry. We got here, we couldn't believe it. This is not a silver caravan, is it, Emma? Emma?
Sorry?
This
I
is
was
not...
no, it is a lodge.
Yeah, a lovely, nice big lodge. So what I'll do now, I'll take you on a tour around the lodge so you can have a look at it. But one thing I will say, I'm really, really happy. This place smells spotless. It is spotless. It's clean. It looks like it hasn't even been used. It probably has been used, but doesn't it? It looks like it hasn't been used.
But it's still got that new kind of smell. You know, like when you get a new car. It's that kind of new smell to it.
So, but sorry, before I quickly take you on the tour, one last thing. Once we had checked in, the staff team had come from the office to check everything was okay, and they had kindly given us shortbreads and fudges. We didn't expect this, so thank you very much, Haven Rockley. That is a really nice touch and a really nice gesture after what happened last time. That is absolutely top service, top customer service, I should say. Even absolutely brilliant. So there we go. Now we've shown you the outside with the music. We'll just go in and I'll give you a tour around the lodge. So as you can see, a lovely dining table and chairs for 4 people by here. Fantastic. We go around and Emma is just chilling on the sofas, but they're 2 lovely big sofas. Plenty of other spaces to sit. I don't know what you call these, Em. Do you know what you call them? Buffets. Plenty of cabinet spaces and a nice big TV. I'm not too sure what size it is, are you, Em? But it's nice and big. I guess 50 inch maybe?
No, that's not.
43? Gotta be at least a 43 inch.
Yeah.
So turn around. You've got a lovely breakfast bar where I was just sitting. So I can have my breakfast and my coffee in the morning, mainly coffee. If you go over here, you've got an integrated microwave. You've got your toaster. You've got your kettles. I'm not going to go through every drawers for you guys because I'm pretty sure you all know what's in caravan and lodge drawers. But what I will show you, you have got a nice big, well, average size dishwasher, but big for a lodge. Got a cooker by there and your hobs. And then obviously your fridge, freezer, full size fridge, freezer, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously we came in the patio French doors. You got your main door by here, and just by the main door adjacent to it, you have got like a small type of utility room. Unfortunately, there's no washing machine or anything in here, but it's still fantastic to have a utility room. Can't forget those health and safeties, your fire blanket and fire extinguisher, excuse me. I hope we don't need them. So as you come in here, you've got a lovely big size hallway, plenty of space in the hallway. Also in the hallway, you have got this area as an extra like clothing cupboard area for any spare things you want to put in the cupboard. In here you have got the bathroom, the first bathroom, nice sink, nice cupboards under the sink, mirror, toilet as you expect, toilet roll included as it's a lodge, and you've got a lovely shower by there. We haven't tested the shower yet, and you've got some hooks by there. As we enter the first bedroom, it is a twin bedroom layout, but it's a really nice layout in my opinion. Plenty of space to walk down the middle, nice headboards, TV remote, because of course there is a TV in this bedroom, and you've got a nice big wardrobe, which is really nice to see. And what I like about this, I'm not sure how much you're going to catch it. There you go, I'll open the blinds. It's nice and secluded by here where we are. So it's in the twin bedroom, you've got no neighbours by there, which is lovely. Unfortunately, we have got neighbours our side, but that's not the end of the world. So we'll come into the main bedroom. And it's a nice big bed. Lovely style again. Absolutely really nice caravan, really nice layout. So this is a Regal made caravan. We've never stayed in, sorry, not caravan, I keep calling it caravan, it's a lodge, I must correct myself. We've never stayed in a Regal lodge. And then you got your vanity area, which Emma absolutely loves. A little light under here, your stool to get ready. Unfortunately, there is no TV in here, but we've bought the laptop and iPad, so happy days. Another thing Emma absolutely loves about this lodge, she got a walk-in wardrobe, so she is in her element with a walk-in wardrobe. Plenty of space over here, and if we fling around the side, plenty of space by here, so loads and loads of space in this walk-in wardrobe. And if a walk-in wardrobe wasn't enough for you, you've also got an ensuite to the master bedroom, toilet as you expect. Lovely sink, cupboard again, nice spacious shower, and then you've got your shelving by here. Happy days. So that concludes the tour of the lodge here at Rockley Park. It is absolutely stunning. So if you ever get the chance to stay here, I highly recommend #1 Harbour View if you want to book a lodge. It's absolutely lovely. So I think Emma is desperate for me to get off my vlogging and have a cup of tea or something, aren't you, Em?
Yes, please.
So we're going to go and have a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. I think we'll have a chill night tonight. But if we do anything else around the park, I will film it for you and stick in this vlog for you. Bye. I'm just going to go walk around the site for you for some areas. But firstly, here is a lovely sea view. And I'll also insert the shot from our lodge on this too. We're staying at Harbour View, which is a short walk to the main complex, or even a shorter drive. I won't walk all the way up there because it will just be forever walking. What I'll do, well, I will walk up there, I'll speed it up on the video. Up at the main complex, you've got your mini market even, which is a decent sized shop for a holiday park. I'll take you in there now. So this is a decent sized shop for a holiday park. Plenty of your everyday essentials or foods for your last minute bits if you need to get anything you've forgotten at home. Like we forgot towels because we thought we were originally in a silver caravan, but So if you need stuff, it's ideal. I won't go through the whole shop. A fairly decent sized car park you've got up by the shop and the main complex as well, which is fantastic. I won't go all along on the car park though. You have also got a kids play area over there, but I haven't filmed it because there's loads of kids currently playing in it, which I'm sure is not the best thing to film really. When I say down there, I mean down that way back over next to the shop. You've got Cook's Fish and Chips up by here as well. It's currently closed, not open, but here the opening times for you just to look at. 5 till 9 most days, but closed Tuesday and Sunday and Thursday by the looks of it. And here is the menu. If you want to get some fish and chips while you're away. We've done it on other Haven sites and they've been quite nice actually. We've not done it here though. And then here we go, we're going into the main complex now, with a nice sign saying welcome. On arrival into the main complex, you'll be greeted with some drinks machines and snacks machines, and you walk straight into the arcade. I'll go a bit more into the arcade for you in a minute, but if you just turn this way with me, you've also got Papa John's. I do like a Papa John's, Emma doesn't. We had Papa John's, I believe it was at, I want to say Haven and more, but yeah, she's not a fan of it, but I am. Here are the opening times for you. You want to screenshot that in the video, you can obviously. And I totally forgot there's a Burger King here. How did I forget about this? I'll have to remind Emma when she's up. She's having a bit of a lie-in because she's tired. We had a late night last night watching a programme she watches on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called. So yeah, and here's some other stuff obviously you can get in a typical Burger King. So if you come in here with me, this is the live lounge, and it's a lovely spacious live lounge. Nice and spacious. Got very colourful chairs in the middle. Nice big stage. I think we're going to come up here later for the bingo and give it a try. I'm sure we'll have a good fun doing that, we always do. And if you keep coming down all the way down here for me, you're like a miniature arcade in here, which is quite cool. That's really cool. I'll turn around and try and give you a better view of the whole live lounge, but overall it's a very spacious and nice live lounge. And it smells really clean in here, in fairness. You've also got a lovely outdoor pool area here at Rockley Park. Unfortunately, it's still mature, even though it's sunny. I think it's still closed because it's time of the season. Also, by the outdoor pool area, you have got a kids play area, but I'm not going to film that because there's loads of kids in there still. Up on the wall by here, you've got what's on this week, so any of your entertainment, you want to find out what's going on. Absolutely brilliant. If you walk into here, it's a mash and barrel. Me and Emma did have food here last time, and the food in here last time was actually really nice. Nice spacious restaurant next to the outdoor pool area and next to the indoor pool area. Plenty of light in here, and as I said, the food was really nice last time in here. So I've voiced over this bit due to copyright music in the background. So this is a lovely lounge area. And of course it is dog friendly if you want to bring your pets on holiday with you. So it's a nice spacious area next to the indoor swimming pool, and it's got a TV over in the corner, so a perfect place to relax or play a game of pool. Again, unfortunately I had to voice over this bit. Here are some of the sweet treats you can get, but this is also amazing. You can get sweet stuff for dogs like dog beer, dog martinis, bark burgers and Sunday roast. How awesome is this if you bring your pets on holiday? This is the first time I've actually seen Haven selling these. I wonder if they do them on other parks. So yeah, that's around the main complex for you. I didn't film it all because I wanted to film being as respectfully as possible, because obviously loads of other people on their holiday to trying to enjoy themselves, and not everyone wants to be in camera obviously. So I tried to do it as much as I could, but with as minimum people as I could. I'm going to see if I can go down to the showground and show you around that now. So like every good holiday park, they have got a caravan sales site room. Holiday homes from $14,995. We used to own a caravan, sadly we don't anymore, we sold it. When I said owned the caravan, we owned it with a different company, not Haven. So just in case I missed anything, you've got Mash and Barrell here, Harboursides and Cooks, Live Lounge, Arcade, Papa John's, and this way you've got the reception, swimming pool, caravans, sales and laundrette. So out by here you can see the pool slide. I couldn't think of the name of it then. Unfortunately I've not been on it, but it looks like a very cool slide to be fair. And if I just zoom down there, you've got the kiosk to come in to the park. So you stop there, get your keys on arrival, and they'll let you know where to go. It should be on your app though. And then next to it, you have got the showroom holiday homes for sale. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go over and just have a look. I'm not going to buy one, as I said, we've already had a caravan. We're not going to do that again. So here are some of the homes you can get for sale at the Holiday Home Showground. As you can see, all different makes and models. They will vary in price. I'm not going to go into them because I haven't got any intention of buying them. We've done it before. Just across the road by there, you've got the caravan sales, and then you have got the reception just by there. And then you've got a lovely big car parking space down here. So you come into here if you got any problems, a lovely reception, if you got any queries. And I must say the staff team have been absolutely fantastic and brilliant down here. So yeah, you got a nice space, a reception, and you've got all your leaflets over here. Just in case you want to do anything around the area. And you've also got your what's on at Rockley Park, so any activities you want to do while staying on site at Haven Rockley Park.
You put them in and just says download this.
I will get someone down.
Thank you very much. I don't need us to be.
And in here you've got your caravan sales and let-in for anyone who wants to be a holiday homeowner. We've done this with another company. As I say, sadly we no longer do it. But if you do want your own holiday home, it's a perfect thing to do to enjoy a little getaway. Again, nice, more spacious area in the reception. It's a really well lit reception due to all the windows in here. As you come out of the reception, you've got your big Rockley Park deck chair, which you could get a photo in to remember your time down here. And then if you want to post any letters home, you've got a post box just by here. So this is the area we stayed in last time, Purbeck view, in these pods. Back in September, we stayed at the one right at the end, and unfortunately this is where we had the problems. Hopefully they're not all like that. If you have stayed in one of these pods, if you could comment on the video and let me know what your experience was on it, because when we first arrived, it looked like a lovely, wonderful little accommodation. It did, really, to be fair, back in September. But unfortunately, those who have seen our vlogs will know what happened and why we had to leave. But yeah, so if you have had a good experience in one of these pods, please let me know, because I would like to hear the positive stories too. I'm not going to walk all the way down the end, but the one we stayed in is right at the end, right in the corner on this side. Also, I should probably point out there is a bus stop on site here to Poole and Sandbank. So if you want a day out, you don't want to drive or you don't drive, then that's absolutely fantastic for you to go out and explore. You have also got your activity hub outside the shop, and you've got a miniature golf thing next to it. I'm not going to film the miniature golf because there's people playing on there, but just so you know. Well, there's currently no one in here. I can film in here. It's some sort of activity area, which you do need an instructor for, a Haven instructor. So this looks like a little fun activity for the little ones. So we decided to play in the arcade, and it was a lot of fun. So we're here for bingo, but we're going to have some cocktails and enjoy having some cocktails. Going to wave and say hello, because you never say hello. So we got a woo-woo picture and a Godfather picture. Past 9 o'clock, these are two for £22, but if not, they're £16 odd each. So as I said, we're here to play bingo. We're going to have a full set each. They cost £20 each, just in case anyone's interested in the price. And the dabbers are £1.50 each.
Close, that means anybody in here will be the only ones in here for the duration of your link bingo session. So the order of your link bingo games is your blue early bird flyer first.
So bingo has just finished, so we've come for food. Emma's just working at the menu. We'll have something to eat now and try the food. Last time it was really nice here, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, so let's see if it's still as nice as last time. So we just ordered our drinks to the table and they came within seconds, so fair play. And our food order's gone in. Emma's got chili con carne for food, chunky chips and garlic bread. That's all for Emma, none of it's for me. Is it? No, it's something for me. I got plant-based burger and I've got fries, and I'm probably going to have all the garlic bread and chips as well, to be honest. Emma's not having any. Hello, so again it's Matt here obviously, and this numpty who are you?
Hello, Samsies.
So yeah, we've just got back from bingo and food.
We didn't win.
We didn't win, and we had a lot of pictures. Well, I had a lot of pictures, Emma's used to it. Anyway. What do you mean what?
I hardly drink these days.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
you hardly drink, but what is he Emma's used to it? I don't know what to you. I think you had too much to drink. This is going to be a fun review, isn't it?
Okay, anyway, it's going to be quick because I'm cold.
Well, it's not going to be quick because we're going to do an in-depth review. Otherwise they'll be like, what's the point of watching us?
Anyway.
Right, so obviously we had an awful time back in September, as you all know by now. So yeah, we're going to give a very honest review because I've been drinking, and usually when the truth comes out when I've been drinking. The truth comes out when I'm sober anyway.
Yeah, the truth comes out because you just pranked her anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But it's going to come out even more.
Okay, shut up, get
Right, okay.
Oh my god.
So, let's start with the negatives, if we have any negatives.
Why did you point towards me when you said negative? I think I'm quite a positive in your life.
Well.
Negatives. Right, so when we arrived, we stopped at the hut, as you do. They didn't have our booking details there. However, we knew where we were staying because it sends it to you on your app that you have. So we knew exactly the name and the name, I mean the caravan, the area where the caravan lodges, whatever, and we knew the number. So we told the guy and he's like, oh right, okay, if you've got it, that's fine. So he said, right, follow the directions down, there should be the green sticker on there which indicates obviously it's been cleaned, and your keys should be inside. We're like, right, great, okay.
I told them all this earlier, but carry on.
Well, you could have told me.
They all know this.
Oh my god. Okay. No, one of the negatives was the fact that...
Well, what I say earlier, I mean when we arrived. Carry on. Sorry. Carry on, I'll let you do your review.
One of the negatives I thought was, because he sent us all the way down there, and it wasn't ready for us, surely it would have been better to give you the keys at the hut to confirm that it's definitely ready for the people. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because
they could be sending people off, and with the negative experience we had last time, where although they thought it was ready to obviously it wasn't to us because we had the bad experience of cleanliness and things that were broken. So that's my negative. Even though I suppose it's a quicker process to get people, and I understand that, especially in summer season and peak months and everything. The process of stopping there, saying, yeah, okay, you can go straight to your accommodation. That is a positive because it's quicker for them as well. So you haven't got an influx of people in reception. But on the negative then, though, if people do have the experience that we had, if that does happen to quite a few people, then that could then, cause into chaos, with reception. But that to me is kind of a negative and a positive.
Right, let's move on through the negative because it's boring, I get bored quite easily. Right, I've only got...
I think we're not going to be putting this review up, mate.
I think we are. So I've got one negative, and that's very good because I came here... I'm like Emma. Emma's very open-minded. I say you're very open-minded. I say you are.
Yeah.
I'm very close-minded, aren't I?
Yeah.
And I'm very like perception of stuff. I probably shouldn't be, but that's just the way my brain works. And I thought, oh, we're gonna have loads of negatives. Perception anyway. Okay, so I thought I was gonna have loads of negatives, but I actually don't, which is really surprising. I have got a negative though, because I like to moan about stuff, as you all know by now. So my negative is, some people say it's positive, some people say it's negative. Bingo is now linked bingo rather than park by park. And the problem was that, yes, there's more money, however, there's less chance of winning, and the amount of false claims there were, I could have ran all the way back home to Swansea and made myself a cup of tea and got back in time for the bingo to finish. Well, I could have.
A bit exaggerated.
Well, I reckon I could have.
I just realised, well, it's into my eyebrows.
Well, you don't need to do your eyebrows, do you?
No, for really. Anyway,
right,
sorry.
Anyway, you're ruining my... So, yeah, I preferred the bingo before when it was just on the park. But if you are going to do Link Bingo Haven, there's one massive thing you need to change on it. So we played for full houses at some pages, absolutely fine, agree, yeah?
Yeah.
And then, but when we played for one line, it was like over in 10 calls, wasn't it?
10 and 11 calls, the lines got one in.
So what's the point?
They were like $2.5 grand, they were, weren't they?
Yeah, so I feel like they should change it from one line to at least 2 lines, do you agree?
Yeah. It was just too quick, it was just mental.
Way too quick. Anyway, I don't have any more negatives. Oh, I do have one negative, but actually, it's not like a major thing. Obviously, we don't have a TV in our bedroom, but I think, looking around, I think this is a brand new lodge, and I'll come on to that in a second.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's actually stayed here before.
No, we reckon this is a new one.
So, anyway, let's move on to the positives, get rid of the negatives. Any positives?
Well,
Play the spot.
So, positives. Well, yeah, obviously, they definitely upped their game. They definitely wanted to make sure that we were going to have a better experience, because we've ended up in a 2-bed lodge, as Matt explained earlier in the video. And it's spotless. We think it is new because a lot of the stuff in here has still got labels on, like the cooking trays and everything.
The
cleaning stuff.
Horse is not open.
Yeah, the cleaning stuff is all got the plastic still on and everything. So I think we are actually the first people to stay in here. So, and in fairness, I can't fault it. So positive is they wanted the chance to rectify the situation, and they have. It just, whether, sometimes you get things rectified, and then is it the case they've done it so much because of the mistake they made, but then when you come again, if we did work again, would we have another bad experience, or
is this a new standard?
Is this a new standard? So I know they've gone that extra mile for us and everything because they want to rectify things, but you know what I mean? The general standard of customer service, from gauging from where we've been like this evening, and we went for food and went to play bingo and everything, the cleanliness is top notch everywhere. The toilets are spotless. Everywhere where we were eating, they were on top of things. They were cleaning tables quickly.
And even after bingo.
After bingo.
Drinks straight away done.
Straight away
cleaning. They were literally
all
on it. And I gotta be honest, out and about, last time it was probably one of the dirtiest havens I've seen, if I'm being honest with you.
There's a lot of rubbish everywhere and stuff.
It's probably one of the cleanest havens I've seen. I personally think someone's looked at this from the complaints from last year, because there was quite a lot of people complaining in the office when we were here last year. Yeah, that was one weekend.
Yeah, there must be something, that's...
I think
they've had a shake-up, either new management, or they've just come in and said, right, we've got to do something about this, otherwise,
Yeah, someone's definitely overhauled it and thinking, this has actually got really potential, this park has, and we need to sort it out.
It's such a big park.
It's a nice park overall.
There's plenty to do. It's close to the seaside, and, there's plenty of towns and everything, things to do, exploring and that, so...
Anyway, food. What do you think of the food up there?
Food was lovely. Really nice. I had chilli and rice, as you see in the photos and everything.
Videos.
And it was delicious. It was very nice.
I can't fault it either. It was just as nice as last time. Really fell in.
You had your plant burger.
And I think it was a reasonable price. I'll put the price in over this because I think I can insert the photo. I think it was about £43 for all of that with the drinks.
The two of us, and we had sides as well.
And to me, that's what you sort of expect to pay for a meal if you're going out anyway.
Well, yeah. Well, it depends where you go. If it is like
Yeah, well, obviously I'm not in a 5-star mansion, am I? But
well, no, I know that, but we do like we like to have go to a nice restaurant, but at the same time,
it was a nice restaurant.
We'll stop and have.
What was wrong with it?
Oh.
Anyway, right, so there's not really much more I need to mention on food. I don't think you're happy with the food section.
Yeah.
Move on. Big question for you. Drum roll.
Oh God.
Would you come back to Rockley Park?
I would come back because so far, touch wood, staying here, it's been lovely. It's a completely different experience to what we had last time, which is what we were hoping for. So positive experience. So I would come back, and it would be interesting to see whether we have the same standard of service and cleanliness and everything else if we did come back. Because then if we didn't, then it's a case of they've just done this for us just to show good faith. Which, okay, yeah, companies should do that, but they should never have happened in the first place. They should try and,
I would say I would come back to Rockley Park. However, there's a big however. We've been to other havens. We've only stayed in Silver and above, haven't we? Yeah, correct? Because Donovan Bay was Silver, yeah? We booked a pod because we thought, something new, we'll try it for a vlog. It's a cheap weekend away.
it was just like a try it.
And it was cheap weekend away, and we needed it just because of the time of year. And that was more the lower end accommodation. My worry is it's most of the lower end accommodation like that, and then the higher end accommodation like that's really nice. So is there a matter of cleanliness between lower accommodations compared to how clean our newer and higher end accommodations? We can't really judge on the lower end accommodation because we haven't really stayed in Bronze or Seaviews.
I know what you're trying to say. It's like, are they making more of an effort on the higher end, making sure it's at top notch? And because it's a lower accommodation, they're just like, just do the basic clean. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And that shouldn't be the case. It doesn't matter what level or what accommodation you get, what people can afford or whatever. It doesn't matter. The standard should be the same the whole way through.
So, guess where I've been today? No, I haven't booked another one.
God, thank God for that.
Right, okay. So, what? You don't want to come back, do you?
No,
it's a joke.
No, it's funny. We were joking, actually. If we won the bingo, I said we're going straight to book another cruise.
Anyway, so I'm going to summarise this now. In summary, I am totally outstanding, and in a good way. I was very, as I said, close-minded comment. I can't understand how this park got it so wrong in September, yet they got it so right 6 months down the line. It's like a totally different experience. It feels almost like a different park, doesn't it? And
I think it's got to be new, man.
It's got to be an overhaul somewhere because the staff have been brilliant as well, haven't they? They've all been on the ball.
Really nice, chatty, and everything.
Yeah, and it feels like a total different environment as well, doesn't it? Whereas back in September, I don't know, it just had a negative feel around it all, didn't it?
It just had that feeling of can't be bothered.
Yeah. Maybe it was because it was coming to the end of the season, but I hope that's not the case because the thing is that September, is towards the end of the season. March is the opening of the season.
Yeah.
And what you got to remember as well, as I made this point to Emma, 1 year a park could be absolutely crap. And the next year, it could be brilliant. And why is that, Emma? I've told you this already. Down to the staff. Because basically staff can change from season to season. And your staff team can be absolutely key to the success of a park. And I want to thank the Rockley Park staff very much for it. So management, if you ever are listening to this, you've got a brilliant staff team here so far this season.
Yeah.
And this 2026 season.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Right,
so good luck for the rest of the year, and fingers crossed it carries on.
Yeah, and hopefully we might be back.
Yes, yeah.
Goodbye, thank you.